When did you get in here? You are not allowed in here. Come here. Oh, you're fine. Come on. You're not allowed in here. You're the one cat that's not allowed in here. I love you, baby girl. Go on. Oh, shit. Knocked you guys over. What are you watching, Boba? What are you watching? You're a strange cat. Yeah. You're strange, baby. What was that? What you watching? Huh, baby girl? Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Oh, sweet baby. Yes, hello, Boba. Okay, I'm back. Hi, welcome in. That made my ear ring. Hi, sweet baby. What are you doing? A Storytime Live. This has been a series on my channel for a while now. It's really fun to read, honestly. Definitely something for fantasy lovers. Yep. It has some dark parts though. Sofa, what are you doing? Sofa! Hey, stop chewing on that. Jesus. Okay. Oh, it's your first time here? Well, welcome. Oh, you like my drawings? Thank you. Is that a cat? Yeah, the cats in this house have strange names. The one right here is named Boba. The one over there is named Sofa. And then there's Bean, Minnie, Bruce, and then one that I can't say the name of on here. Let me see them, please. I'm kind of in the way. Normally I have you like angled, so this is normally what you see. I have a lot that are like hung up. All-time favorite though. This is my very first character I've ever created. So I absolutely love her. Hi. Thank you. What is that? Hang on, there's something at my door. Oh. It was just a sock. My cat's named Dog. Ah, that's awesome. I actually love that. That is so cool. Hi. You're also an artist? That's awesome. I don't know why I used to turn on the overhead light when I did this, because I can read this. Apparently, I never showed the map in this. Huh. That's cool. Now I'm just reading the map. I think we skipped over this when I started this series. Hi, welcome in. Sofa, you are tiny, but you are so loud. She doesn't care. She actually used to be like Boba and Bruce and didn't have a meow, but she's developed one. Can't boop, bip. Good girl. Why does that always put you in play mode? Yeah, baby. I love how her name's Boba and she has like a cat sushi collar. Hi. Excuse you. What are you doing, Boba? Are you gonna be a lab cat today? Yeah. Can I have my arms, please? Thank you. Oh, sweet baby. One of the cuddliest cats in this entire house. Other than Minnie. Minnie is the most cuddly cat in the house. Can you not decide if you're gonna lay down or not? Her purrs are so quiet. It's adorable. Hang on, I can't see that. Gotta lean over you for a second. Yeah. Please don't attack my hair. Because I know it was just in your face, but please don't attack it. She's also so gentle. So gentle. The softest cat is Sofa. Because even when she baps you, you can't feel her claws at all. It's just all floof. Yeah. It's hard to hear hers because she doesn't really have a meow. She chirps, yes, but she doesn't like meow. Hi, welcome in. You're adorable. I love this cat so much. She's been my little cuddle buddy these past few nights. Yeah, haven't you? Oh. That's a little thing she does. If you start petting her and you're not within reach where she can lay in your lap, she does this little reach freeze thing. It's adorable. Manny will just smack you to tell you he still wants attention. How's everyone's night been? Oh my god, the hunting chirps from cats. It's so cute. Or that little, like, I call it a hunting purr because it's like a vibration chirp. These cats turn into gazelles when they're hunting. She's been doing this for days now. Also, sorry if you hear whining in the background. Nacho's upset right now because his mother isn't in the house. She's outside. Poor baby has separation anxiety. His brother doesn't even know he's asleep. But yeah, how's everyone's night been? Or day? Or whatever time it is for you. How's your week been? I hear his little paws. Nacho, no! He thinks he's alone in the house. Yeah. Work sucks for a lot of people. If, like, you don't like your job, but you're just there because it pays well. How about you? I've been okay. I've had this little one keeping me company. And all the other cats, because this has become their sanctuary, apparently. The only one I complain about is the one that just meowed outside my door, because she is not allowed in here. Because she's litter box trained, but she won't use a litter box. That's why she's not allowed in her dad's room or my sister's room. My ears pop. Watch the clouds, baby. I think we can get started. I've spent 16 minutes just sitting here talking to you guys. I love talking to you guys. The whole point of these lives is to just discuss the book as we're reading it. But we have a little co-host tonight. I think last time there was a cat in my lap, I had to put her on the floor because she was getting an attitude, and that would be Moo Moo. This one will just sit there. Oh, well, that's a name. Leo rode low over Diablo's neck, enjoying the wild rush of wind against his face. With weather like this, it was easy to believe the reports that a tornado had destroyed a barn and torn up several fields in Devonshire yesterday. These names get me sometimes. Like, what the fuck? His horse shrilled as wind whipped. I saw a little shadow. Okay, where was I? Whipped the branches of a nearby tree from side to side in a feverish dance. Leo worked the reins with a firm hand, the bite of the cold air somehow sharpening his ability to think. Who keeps walking by my door? I know it's not Nacho because I would hear his little claws. Yes, hello, sofa. Oh, the yacht. It doesn't matter if it's human or animal. I see yawn, I yawn. Are you telling me that you're awake now? Yeah. These cats, they will actually talk back to you. You talk to them, they'll respond with a meow. But the thing is, with them, you can tell if it's like what they're saying. They really just change their frequency of meow when they respond. Don't get stuck. Oh, you can get down from there. I've seen you do it many times. Don't even try and lie to me. See? Hooray. Hey, don't be doing that. Hi, welcome in. I'm just waiting for that one comment, that one person to just see the black cat and be like, devil. A lot of people don't like black cats because they were taught that they were bad luck, but actually, they're a sign of warning. If you see one, they're seen as bad luck because the legend goes if you see one, something bad is going to happen, but they show up to warn you. Who the fuck is under there? Bean? Ah, it's Bean. Well, hello, Bean. She woke up just to lay back down. Anyway. Tucked inside his jacket was a page where he had sketched the flowing lines and swirls he had seen on Elizabeth's skin as he remembered them. There was one person who might know something about the strange mark. Leo had known Mammy all his life. His mother's old lady-in-waiting was a fascinating woman. If a bit eccentric, she favored using herbs and flowers to tend to cuts and ills, and said the birds and plants spoke to her. This would be seen as a witch, but actually this is a healer, not a witch. Okay, where the fuck was I? As boys, he and Arthur had whispered that she was a witch. But a good witch. She had told them many interesting stories of fairies and legends of old. As they were growing up, always as though the stories were true. There were a few, even now, that he couldn't say were fact or fiction. If anyone... Who's coming in? Excuse you! Get out! You are not allowed in here. You are the one cat not allowed in here. Go! Go! Missy? You don't want to be in here. You don't like the other cats, remember? Okay, whatever. If you don't cause problems, you can be in here. Oh! Minnie's down there, too. About Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss is... I don't even know. I don't have words for him. He's him. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, if anyone would know if this mark meant something or not, it would be Mammy. She lived at the far end of St. James Park in a cottage, known fondly as the Birdkeeper's Cottage, as her husband had for many years tended to black swans, pelicans, and other birds that lived in the park. Leo was pleased to see a feathery plume of smoke drifting from the brick of her chimney as he approached. I grew up on Dr. Seuss, so. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Her little non-meow meow. He pulled up to the small cottage and dismounted, trying the reins to a gnarled bench of a nearby apple tree. I'm just like forming a picture of what this looks like in my head, and in my head it's just so peaceful. I want to live there in my head, because the one off topic, but the ultimate place I want to live is Vale's Peak or Mahara from my books. Love those places. Ooh. Or the Starlight Realm. The Starlight Realm's a good one too. Are you feeling better? Yeah, actually. I mean, I haven't started coughing yet, so there's that. I say as I start coughing. Every time I say that, I start coughing, so I should really stop saying that. But his knock sounded loud on the small wooden door, echoing in the still afternoon air. He shuffled his feet as he waited, nervous for no reason. The old woman opened the door and blinked in surprise when she saw him standing there. Prince Leopold? Hello, Mimi. He leaned down to kiss the remarkable soft skin of her cheeks. How are you? I'm well, dear boy, and you? The old lady replied in a soft, melodic voice. She peered out the door and raised an eyebrow at him when she spotted the black horse grazing nearby. Here on your own, are you? Yes, ma'am. I don't think I needed an escort to ride in the park, Leo said. Yeah. And no problems yet, so hooray. Hopefully the problem is fixed, because I'm getting really tired of that problem. A corner of her wrinkled face lifted in a smile. You always were sorry, I can hear the animals just being nuts. You always were one to do as you pleased, weren't you? She waved her hand at him. Come in, come in. Did you see the hailstorm earlier? She shuffled back inside. Hail the size of chestnuts. It's a message for sure. Leo followed, ducking through the small frame of the door, debating whether to ask who would send a message of hail. Can I get you some tea? Mammy asked. The kettle's on. I've chamomile today. Chamomile is actually really good for a sore throat. Thank you, but no, Leo said. I can't stay long. Mammy sank into an old wooden rocker with a worn floral cushion on the seat. The windows of a cozy room overlooked a long stretch of lake, with Buckingham Palace visible in the distance. Mammy reached for a delicate china teacup and took a sip, holding the cup and saucer cradled in her hand. How's your mother? She continues to decline. The doctors aren't quite sure what to make of it. Mammy eyed the young prince. Have you any word of the ring yet? A frown crossed Leo's face. Well, that's getting to it straight away. No, Mammy, there's been no word on the ring, but there is something. He reached inside his pocket and pulled out the paper, the page crinkling as he unfolded it. He moved closer to the old woman, resting one knee on the floor to be at eye level with her. Oh my God, I can't talk. Have you ever seen this mark before? Looks something like this. He held the drawing out for her to see. The old woman set the teacup back on the little table and reached for the paper. She stared at the drawing in fascination, and after a moment ran. She crooked her fingers over the swirls. Without lifting her eyes, she asked, Where did you get this? I drew it. Leo's eyes moved from his drawing to Mammy's face and back again, trying to decipher her reaction. Her blue eyes searched his face. You've always been an exceptional artist, Leo. Did you see this somewhere? Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I did. His eyes flitted uneasily around the room. It was a mark on someone's arm. Very unusual, you see, and for some reason it caught my fancy. Hi, Selfa. So I thought to draw it. He gave Mammy what he hoped was a charming smile. With your knowledge of nature and cures, you are the only one I could think of who might be able to explain it to me. Have you seen this mark before? Is it caused by some sort of ailment? Beautiful, isn't it? Mammy's voice had a hushed quality to it, as though the mark represented something sacred. This is where my theory is coming into play. A surge of excitement blazed through Leo's chest. Yes, in a strange sort of way. But what is it? And Fanisi, Mammy said softly. The fairy ring. The fairy ring? Leo repeated. The sudden brightness he felt quickly turned to black despair. His suspicion of Elizabeth and the urchin had something to do with the disappearance of the ring flared again. Mammy looked over him. It's the mark of the Fae. I think I was right. I think. It's writing itself the way I think I was right. His stomach spiraled downward in a circle of dread as his worst fears were confirmed. Fairies. Arthur had been right. He stared down at the swirls and arches that etched across the page. He could still see the same black lines dancing around Elizabeth's thin wrist. He frowned at Mammy. I thought a fairy ring was a circle of mushrooms grown in a field. No, that it is a fairy circle. And it is actually a doorway. Fun fact. But, depending on the type of mushroom, depends on if it's a trap or not. Still, never step in it. Never step in it. Mammy smiled. The Fae do love to play jokes on mortals. The mushroom circle is one of their favorites. She ran her fingers over the drawing again. A thoughtful expression on her face. But a true fairy ring is not found on the ground. This particular mark is quite rare. It comes from a line of Fae who were said to have died out centuries ago. I think I was right. Ah! I'm not moving. You can relax. She raised her head and eyed him curiously. Who is it that bears the mark? Leo hesitated. A girl at the masked ball. She was asking questions about Mother's ring. Watch the claws. They're sharper than you think. Unlatch. Good girl. Mammy frowned. Someone at the party was marked? Her hands tightened on the page. Is anyone missing? Missing? Leo looked at her in surprise. No, at least not that I know of. Mammy didn't release her grip. You need to assign a guard to watch your mother at all times, and keep an eye on your sister. Baby is too young to protect herself. She shook her head. We feared it for years, you know. Feared what? That the battle of the other world would spill over into London again. She was silent for a moment as her eyes traced the contours of his face. Hey! Do you have a death wish? Don't do that. She doesn't like you. She will fuck you up. Jesus. Are you okay? Are you okay? You're just powdering. And so are you. Okay. These cats are drama queens, I swear. Who, this one? Because this is Boba. This Boba right here. With her little sushi on her collar. Release a latch. That hurts. I know you do that when you cuddle, but that hurts. Yeah. She just decided to just poof. Well, she didn't like poof. She walked behind me and then walked over here and then climbed into my lap, and she's been there since, I think, the beginning of the stream. But yeah, she's here now. She is the little co-host for the night. Okay, where was I? She was silent for a moment as her eyes I already read that. You're 18, old enough to know the truth. She leaned forward and spoke in a soft voice. There's a spy in our midst, Leopold. Leo narrowed his eyes at the old woman. A spy? What kind of spy? Fae. Mammy's chin quivered. We've never been able to figure out who it might be exactly. She sat back, a worried expression creasing her wrinkled face. Until now, we thought we had... I've never seen this word, so I'm gonna guess. Stymied their attempts? I don't know, I'm just saying it how it looks. Your mother does not want you right now. She has a problem with you children right now. Oh, now you play nice. But for the past week, you've been smacking the shit out of them. Are you okay, Sofa? She's chewing on me. Okay, where the fuck was I? But I'm afraid the ring gone missing changes everything. The stakes have been raised. She lowered her voice in a whisper. There are some Fae who will do anything to get the ring back. Even murder. Leo tried not to let his shock show on his face. His thoughts raced in circles, crashing into one another. Murder? Does Mother know? Of course she knows. How long have you suspected? Many years, my boy. Many years. Mimi put her hand on his arm. We were close once. Thought we had him. I'm forming a theory on who this spy is. But I've never seen Elizabeth before. How could she be a spy? Leo sputtered. Oh, this is a short chapter. There's the trouble, Mimi said. They can change the way they look, assume a glamour, or simply cross back over to the other world. We have to start all over again. But what do they want? They want England, Leopold. She whispered the words. They want to reclaim the world that once belonged to them. Leo swallowed a gasp. Do you really think the girl who had this mark could be a spy? It's possible, Mimi replied. But there's a bigger problem now. With the ring unguarded, many have crossed over. She clutched at his sleeve, her grip surprisingly tight. I've seen them, Leo, hiding in the shadows at the palace, lurking among the trees on the ground. The Fae are throughout London. Their numbers are growing, and they're becoming bolder. Her eyes burned into his. As long as the ring is missing, they'll push the boundaries and encroach on our world. Your mother is particularly at risk. You must find the ring. Leo took a deep breath, trying to quell the sense of panic that tightened in his chest. Was she telling him the truth, or had she gone completely mad in her old age? Mammy, his voice sounded raged. You speak about this as though it were fact. Do you truly believe fairies are real? Mammy reached up and caressed his cheek with her old hand, just as she used to when she would soothe him as a child after his frequent nightmares. Dear Leo, I don't believe fairies are real. I know they are. And that, my beautiful raindrops, is the end of chapter 19. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you scared. I'm sorry. She flinched. I would love to hear your theories in the comments, particularly about Tiki and Riker, because I have my own theories and I want to see if some of you have the same theory. But I will be back tomorrow with chapter 20, and maybe we might have this co-host again, or maybe we will have another co-host. Who knows? But until then, good morning, good afternoon, and good night, my beautiful raindrops. Stay spooky, stay weird, stay dreaming.